Welcome to the Adric cast, the Doctor Who podcast, where this week we will be making it up as we go along. I imagine we will be discussing how we would make a multi-Doctor story. I am your co-host Janey.
I'm Gregor. I'm also a co-host.
Are you confused?
I am
Who are
very
you?
confused. Who am I, really? We can't be too sure.
How are you,
But yeah,
Gregor?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
I'm okay.
You're okay. That's good then.
I'm calm.
Hmm.
I'm prepared, you know.
Are you?
Uh,
I'm
I'm
not.
not actually prepared. I'm calm, so
Well, that's
we
one
should be fine.
thing.
We do actually need to start off the podcast with an apology.
Yes.
Because of the stupid Spotify thing that happens, which I almost forgot to do, but I've remembered just now that actually anyone who listens to Spotify had half an episode last time.
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry. Well, you're welcome. Maybe. You got off
To have a
lightly.
podcast like you, welcome. You're all fucking welcome.
You've been spared.
Spared. It's Spotify's fault entirely, not ours. And you can listen to the full thing on YouTube or
Mhm.
Amazon Music, because Amazon, even though Jeff Bezos is an arsehole, he somehow is all right with re-uploading
He's a friend of
podcast.
the podcast.
He's a friend of the podcast. We
Thanks,
love
Jeff.
Big Bezos. Cheers, Jeff. And Podbean as well, but who the fuck listens to it on Podbean? So, anyway,
Oh God.
we're starting today with oh, hold on. Never mind. I got an
Oh,
email from the Doctor newsletter thing, and I'm like, oh, have we
my
actually
God. Are
got
you
breaking
listening?
news in the middle of a podcast? But no. But we do
Oh,
have
that's a
regular news
shame.
because
We do have regular news.
San Diego Comic Con's been,
Mm-hmm.
and Doctor Who had some panels at it. All the people who say the show is dead, just to point out the fact that they literally they had this big panel sharing the stage with all these other big franchises, who had panels.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all these big stars and things. So I definitely don't feel like it doesn't at the moment. It doesn't feel like the show is dead at all, to be honest. With all of this Comic-Con stuff going on
Hmm.
now, that big booth with the TARDIS set in it
Yes. I wonder
made me
what you're going to
really
say
want to
then.
go. You wondered
Did
what I was
it?
going to say. It made me want to just fly to San Diego just to go and stand in that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Bring
Sadly,
back the
I'm not
Doctor Who
pleased.
experience. That's what we say.
Oh, we
Bring
should.
it
They should.
back.
I
They
was about to say, oh,
absolutely
we
should.
should bring it back as if we were in charge of it. Well, at the moment, half of the props are sitting in New Zealand.
Oh, are they? What? Sorry, where are you getting this information from?
They've got a Doctor exhibition in New Zealand, and
Do
props
they?
there, and yeah, had it for ages.
Oh, I'm
Um,
raging now.
and they've got it going to San Diego Comic Con
Ugh,
the end of this year, or not to the Comic Con, but to San Diego. Sorry, the exhibition for a bit. They want to get it all over the world, so global
except
movement has been
England.
going.
Except the UK.
It started in England, actually. It started in Liverpool. So there you are.
I
And then
don't know
it came
where
to
you're getting your
Edinburgh.
news from.
It,
Have I been living
it
under a
did
rock?
Liverpool around about the time Flux was out.
Oh, Worlds of
And then
Wonder. Oh,
Worlds
okay,
of
yeah,
Wonder.
that. Yeah.
Then it came to Edinburgh, and now it's in New Zealand, and then it's going to San Diego, and then fuck knows where it's going to go next. Leeds
Anywhere
is
but here.
Anyway,
Anywhere but here.
I think the Irish are due a Doctor
Really?
exhibition. I think they
Oh,
should go
they're
to
due
fucking
one,
record or
yeah.
something. They're due one.
They are due one.
So there we are. Anyway, that is one of many announcements, was that they were going to do an exhibition in San Diego, but that's not really fucking important to us because
No, we don't care.
we don't care.
Enjoy
What we
it,
care about,
just shut up. Just get on with it.
just get on with it. Fuck's sake.
Stop
What we
rubbing it
do
in our
care about,
faces.
what we do care about, Janie, very passionately, is Sea Devils.
We do.
We love our Sea Devils.
Yeah.
You cared about the sea devils.
Why are you playing the part of a Spyrodon?
What was you trying to do to sea devil?
No. No, no,
I
sorry,
missed it.
no.
I got the wrong Pertwee
Where's
monster.
your where's your purple fur coat, love?
Oh, it's just up. It's just getting dry cleaned at the moment.
Okay.
Gotta look after these things.
When
I
we
did.
review Planet of the Daleks, you've got the job.
I look forward to Planet of the Daleks. I love a Pertwee Dalek story.
Hmm.
So I'll enjoy that when that eventually happens someday. I've
And you can
actually
do
got
your
a Planet of the
impression
Dalek
again.
poster in my bedroom.
Oh, do you?
I've had it for a long time.
Oh,
Like
nice.
I've lots of different posters from different things, but for Doctor Who, Planet of the Daleks, yeah, get that fucking up there.
One of my favourites.
I was gonna say it's the only story that I've got like a particular poster of, but I got Remembrance not long ago as well.
Oh, nice. Two god tier episodes.
Two God tier
Nice.
stories. Both of them have got really confused looking middle-aged men dominating the poster.
Okay. Want to
Have
explain?
to do. Well, Sylvester McCoy's in the Remembrance one. He
He,
just looks a
yeah, to
bit.
be fair, he always looks confused.
Yeah, he looks a bit confused. And then they've got one of
Bless
the
it.
Thals is really prominent in the Planet of the Daleks one, and he's
Oh,
sort of like
right.
wincing a bit, like he's trying to read
Yeah,
small writing
nice.
inside.
Mm, like he's at
Does this
the
contain that?
opticians.
He's the optician.
It's an A, it's a B, it's a Z, it's an E.
If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll have the picture of it
Nice.
because I like including pictures on YouTube now for visual reference. It helps.
Yeah.
Anyway, the reason we talk about Sea Devils is because the really heavily rumored spin-off has finally been announced. The War Between the
Hmm.
Land and the Sea, which features the Sea Devils. A lot of people, well, we knew that there would be a spin-off coming out
Yeah.
at some point because they've been talking about the Hooniverse,
Hmm.
and to have a Hooniverse means more than just one TV show. Uh, Not a lot of people were buying into the Sea Devil thing, though. Like, you really gonna have a spin-off based off those guys who appeared in like one story in New Who, and it was really shit.
What are you
It's
talking
true
about?
that that is.
What are you talking about? Really shit?
d-
Never.
d- oh,
What are you on
I
about?
know you don't like that story. Come on,
I hate it so much.
we don't talk about it.
No.
We actively avoid it, but
Yeah. Mhm.
it means it's just as well that they're doing this because I do like to see Devils from classic
Yes.
Doctor Who. They're
Yeah.
a good monster. They are well regarded in the fandom, and they didn't get a fair shot at entering the 21st century with that particular episode. So giving them another crack at the whip, sure. And it's going to be a 5-part drama,
Oh,
The
is
War
it? This
Between
is
Land
brand
and the
new
Sea.
information for me.
Well, here's the info. 5-part drama, going to be written by Rusty Davis and Pete McTee, who did Kerblam and Praxius
Great
for Jodie,
stories.
and he's also written all those like special collection trailers. You know, the one where Vicky's an old woman
Oh,
and
has
Joe's in the
he?
beach and all that stuff. That he did all of those, and everyone loves those, so that's cool. Uh, and it's going to be starring Russell Tovey,
Mm-hmm.
not as Alonso. Um,
Mm.
I wanted my gay. Like, he might still be gay, you know.
Oh my god! What are you talking about? Oh my god!
Well, he's gay, isn't he?
Oh god! Gregor, never
Alonso.
say that. Never say that again.
Um,
Oh, that sounded awful.
I wanted my gay.
I wanted my gay.
That's how they talk on Twitter
Do
when
they?
there's something that isn't gay. They're like, "I want my
Do
gay."
they?
They do.
Who are they?
Or
Who are
that
they?
clip of Matt Berry from What We Do in the Shadows, where he's like, "Gay is hot. Gay is in. I want some gay. Gay it's gonna be." It's just that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, Russell Tovey's in it. I'm gonna be terrible and butcher the poor lady's
Mm-hmm.
name here because I'm just fucking thick as pig shit. But
Oh, that's nice.
Gugu Mabitha Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Uh I'm so sorry. I feel like I have
Tish.
mispronounced that.
Tish is in it,
Tish. Tish
basically.
Jones. So
Yes.
she's not playing Tish, but
No,
that actress is in it. She was in Loki
she
from
was.
Marvel, which was a big
Very
Disney
good
Plus show.
actor.
So it's yeah. I wonder if she's been cast because she's been in another big Disney
Yeah,
show.
I wonder.
Because The War
Maybe.
Between the Land and the Sea will be on Disney Plus as well as
Ugh.
BBC One
Ugh.
and stuff.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yuck.
bloody
Ugh.
Disney.
Disgusting.
Fucking Sea Devils with fucking what did Disney own again?
Yeah. I don't want my gay that much. No, thank you. No, thanks. Not that
But
cost.
I mean, it looks like a promising show. Anyway, though that's the sort of idea of doing like a grounded 5-part serial drama. Really, it like echoes Children of Earth to me
Yes.
from
Yeah.
2009, which was obviously a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get
Yeah,
something
it was.
close to that, then good.
Yeah, although I have to say, very
Mhm.
happy with the actors in it. Very, very happy. We've
I
got
forgot
Gemma
to mention
Redgrave coming back.
Redgrave as Kate
Yeah.
Stewart and the guy who plays Colonel Ibrahim,
Yes.
Alexander something. Sorry if I
So
forget
very
him.
happy to have them back, but I think this would have been a perfect opportunity to have Katie Manning in a spin-off after that collection box set trailer. I think this was a really big missed opportunity.
I see. Um, well, she might be in it. I don't, she's obviously
Mm,
not going to be a main character
well,
because
well, why not?
the well, I don't know, but any Katie Manning is good Katie Manning. Uh, I'm
Mhm.
feeling like if she's going to be maybe it's going to be like a surprise. She's going to pop up in the middle of it, be like, "Hello, sweeties, how are you?"
Sorry, I'm just thinking about last episode when we were talking about that picture. Any
Oh,
Katie
for the
Manning is
love
good
of
Katie
God.
Manning.
For the love of God, I didn't want to bring that up ever again, but here we
Oh
are.
God, there we go.
Oh, God, there we go. Anyway, yeah, the unit folk are in it, but they're not the leads in it. They're just in it. You know,
Yeah.
Kate Stewart and stuff. I
Mhm.
feel like if they did a unit spin-off, it would be maybe a bit too obvious. So it's cool they're in it, but they're not like the focus of it. But we are getting
Yeah.
more of them. I think I'm
Yeah.
sounding
We'll
a bit
see.
delusional here, so
Oh,
we'll move on to
okay.
the other things that they've talked about.
Lots of other things.
There are lots of things. They showed a preview clip of the Christmas special, "Joy to the World" by Stephen Moffat. Uh,
Yeah. Yep.
nice, smooth Stephen Moffat voice,
Mm. Yep.
like a
Okay.
Worders original.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm
Okay.
actually a bit scared. Oh
Scared of
God.
Stephen.
Yeah. Well, I am
Um,
now.
anyway, yeah. Did you watch the clip for "Joy to the World"?
Yeah.
You don't sound very impressed.
But let me tell you why. Something that I hated from the Chibnall era, which even though it's only like a little 3-minute clip and it's supposed to be funny, it's just like it's here, there, it's everywhere. It's you're here 1 second, you're there the next, which I hated. I found it so jarring because that was like that happened a lot in the Chibnall era, and it's one of the things I hated. So we've got that. We've also got
Was invocative of the Chimney, wasn't it?
it
Just all
was
these
what?
random. It was invocative. Is that the right word of the Chimney or the whole
Yes, I don't
thing? The you're talking
know.
about
Yeah.
the big text and
Yeah, just like
here we
one
are
minute you're
in
here for 2 seconds,
yeah,
the next minute off we go. Like, no, like let me just settle. Like, I don't want to go. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Oh,
There was the Orient Express in it and that's
hmm
the train.
yeah,
So it's train in it. It's
yeah.
cool.
Choo-choo.
Did you also the Sea Devils aren't the only fucking
No, don't. Sorry, no, don't even
reptiles.
get me started. Don't even get me started. Oh, so of a proper Silurian design. We were robbed. Oh my God, I hate it. More. I wanted to rip my
Same
eyeballs
one
out.
that they
Oh
had
my God, it was
before. It's the
horrible.
same one they had.
I hate it so much.
You know, Chris Chibnall was the one who wanted them.
What? The
The
Silurians?
Silurians, because it was his story that
Oh, was
became
it?
that they
Oh, and
appeared
now
in.
we're just carrying on the tradition of shit-looking monsters, creatures, things.
I mean,
Oh,
I don't know if it's
God.
gonna be a story about, like, because it's just a random out of pocket
I
thing
don't
that
think it will be. I
Silurians
think he'll
walks.
literally just pop in and be like, "Oh, wrong room, off I go." And now we're
What?
going somewhere else again. Like, I don't think it's a Silurian story.
A lot of people seem to think it is, but
And
yeah, I
oh
think it's
come
just a
on.
random ass cameo.
Yeah, so what
Do
was
you
the
want the
point?
wobbly head Pertwee?
I just want it to look good. I just want it to look like it's not a man who's got like
That is a
fucking face
monster I
paint on.
cannot do an impression of because they literally like it's
Yeah.
uh,
Well, you could try and we could see what monster you actually get.
because
See
like the
what
Silurians, they sound like really like high pitched Americans, don't they? Like these stupid apes, we don't like them.
that wasn't good.
That was
That was
terrible.
really not good.
I can't
Um,
think of any lines that they said in that story either, so never
I just
mind.
want them to look good. Like, I just want them to look good. That you have to admit, the Pertwee ones looked amazing.
They looked amazing in
Looked
still pictures, and
amazing.
when they actually moved on screen, they
What with their little wobbling?
they look wobbly. They had the kazoo music, like
I loved it. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with it?
I like
They're
how, like,
melting
in the
down
te
walls, all sorts. Loved it.
like, I like how, like, the more tense scenes, the kazoo, like, slows down and it starts to go like "dur, dur, 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 dur."
That was actually quite good. I really loved it, and I just feel robbed. I feel like something's being taken away from me, mainly just joy in general. I
Joy's in this story. She's played by Nicola Coughlan.
Yeah, no, it's not enough. Sorry, no, sorry, Nicola, no. Oh, I hate.
Poor
What's going on with
Nicola.
the yellow as well? Why are they yellow? What's going on?
Well, he's got the same,
Why is he
like,
in a
thing going
suit?
on.
When have they ever worn
He's
a
got the
suit?
same thing going
He's
on
got a
as Res Cat,
briefcase. He's got a
Commander Res Cat,
briefcase.
and he's got a
Sorry, no,
briefcase.
no, I don't accept it. I do not accept
That's
it.
just getting me think of Briefcase Wanker from The Inbetweeners.
I
Briefcase Wanker. Uh,
hate it.
anyway, we opened the can of worms there for
Yeah.
a tiny 1 minute
Close it back
cameo in the
up.
Christmas
Please,
special.
close it back up forever.
Well, it'll be when we review Joy to the World, it'll be
I,
opened up
I won't
again,
be.
but
Sorry, I'm actually.
we'll
No, I
save
think I'm
we'll
ill
wrap
that
it up in
day.
nice Christmas wrapping paper, and we'll save it for then because I wanna talk about, Shooty's outfit looks really cool in that
Is it not
clip.
just the same one?
No!
What t-shirt is he wearing this time? The blue one or the orange one?
He's got he's got yellow and brown
Right, okay,
with
well, to
brown
match the
tweed
Silurian,
trousers
I guess.
with
All
brown
that
tweed
yellow.
trousers and suspenders as well,
Okay.
which he hasn't worn before.
Okay.
It looks cool.
Oh, wow.
It's one of my favorites of his outfits
Is
so far.
it?
It
You
looks
say
cool.
that every episode.
No, I don't. I
Yeah,
thought
you do.
the
Last
73
episode, you
yards
were
one was
like,
shit.
I love this costume so much.
The 73 yards one was shit.
No,
The
the
boom
73
one
yards one was
was
genius. The boom
the
one was awful.
boom one was okay. It wasn't
No,
great. It
it
wasn't
wasn't
terrible.
okay. It was not
And then
good.
the Space Babies one where he had the jacket on and he's like, "Oh wait, no, I look too good. I need to take it
Mm.
off for the whole episode."
Oh God. When he takes his jacket off this Christmas, are you going to moan about that as well?
No, because he'll look good with his suspenders on and stuff.
Okay.
He'll look a bit. He'll look like
It's not very
Jodie when Jodie doesn't have a
consistent.
jacket on.
Okay,
You know,
well,
nah,
I'll
she's
go
got
back and
like the
watch it, I guess,
suspenders.
and have a look at the new costume.
Yeah. Anyway, we got also at the Comic Con. We got the name of the new companion confirmed, Belinda Chandra,
Oh yes.
which is interesting.
Is it?
Um,
Why is it interesting?
Chandra being the family name
The
for
family name.
Ronnie
The
Chandra, sorry.
family name.
Family name like it's a fucking brand of butter or ketchup.
Oh God.
You gotta love Heinz. It's a family name.
Heinz. Chandra 57.
Jesus.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
The people are saying, "Oh, is she
mhm.
going to be related to Rani
No, of
Chandra?"
course. Is it not quite a common name?
I don't know.
I think it's quite common. I
It
may be
could be.
wrong.
We're not informed enough to
No,
say.
I no idea.
But
I'm just
either
talking.
way, is Russell like wrote for Rani Chandra? So
Mhm.
you feel like he would know maybe I shouldn't use that name because people will mistakenly think that she's related
Yeah,
to Rani.
sorry. No, Gregor, this is the person who last series named two characters Sullivan in Dot and Bubble and The Legend of Ruby Sunday. So this is Russell T Davis. I don't think I don't think he's thinking about that.
You're really not into Russell at the moment.
No, I hate him.
I did
Russell,
hear he had
I'll have a
extra
fight with
security
you.
on him at the Comic Con because after what happened with Trump and stuff, he's just
Yeah. I was there.
didn't
I
want
was
to.
ready. I was ready. Couldn't get a good shot.
Ah.
Too much security.
Anyway, Russell did two panels because he did the Doctor Who one and then he did the friendship one
Oh,
with
friends.
the friends, special sci-fi friends. Because he did the Star
Oh
Trek
dear.
panel with the guy who runs Star Trek as well. I sounded a bit quieter there. Sorry. He did the Star Trek panel with the guy who does Star Trek as well.
He did what?
Panel with the guy who runs Star Trek.
He did the panel with the star. Okay, okay, got it, got
And
it,
they
got it.
talked about Doctor Who and Star Trek together,
Yeah, which I was very worried about.
because you thought they'd be making a TV show
I
crossover.
think I sort of feel like we all did we?
No, nah, they are
Hmm.
doing a crossover with Star Trek, but it's a little fucking mission in that Lost in Time game, like app thing. I don't know if
You
anyone
love
plays
that. What are you
anymore.
talking about? Don't talk it down. You absolutely love it.
I do have a little, sometimes I will have a little
Sorry,
play
no,
in it,
no, no,
but
no. Sorry, when you were playing it, you literally sent me like screenshots all the time, being like, "Oh my god, you absolutely loved it."
are you talking about the one with, like, the little Jodie and Yaz, or 13 and Yaz
Yeah,
walking
that's the
around?
same game, isn't
That's
it?
not the same game.
Oh, isn't it?
That was Doctor Who Hidden Mysteries,
Okay,
which
what is this
was
one?
fun. This is Lost in Time, which is on your phone. It's like no, it's not gem matching.
Is this the one where you have to
It's
like
the one where you're
collect like
freemium.
vortex energy or
Yeah,
something?
it's the
Yeah, that was
freemium one,
shit. I'm
which is
sorry, that was
shit.
shite.
It's shit, but somehow it's still going on.
Yeah, God knows
The
how.
one that
Right,
you
we
were mistaking was the Mysteries, which is iconic because it has a moment where the Doctor needs to get through a gate. Well, we need to get through this gate, Yaz. And what
very
does the
good.
Doctor do to get through the gate? Does
What?
she use her sonic screwdriver?
What does she use?
No.
What does
She
she do?
pulls a giant metal grinder out of her pocket that's like an industrial grade grinder and cuts the gate open.
Oh
That's what I sent you
oh my god.
because it's just there's
Oh,
no explanation for it. It just,
Jesus.
just does
Oh
it,
my god.
and I lost
Brilliant.
it. I mean, I'll have to get the screen because I've still got the screenshot, and I have to get it because it's just
Oh
so.
god.
Whoever made that game just didn't know the show super duper well. Since that's
Oh
how they thought the
god.
Doctor would go about getting through a gate.
Well, you know what
I've
I
got.
think?
Hold on, I've got the screenshot. I need to
Oh
send it to
god.
you,
I've seen it.
but you need to see it again.
Will you be say?
Yeah, it'll be on the YouTube because I don't think I described it well enough.
Oh,
Just so
I
people
think you
get the
did.
idea of like it's a shame it's a screenshot and not like an actual clip because she literally just pulls it out of her
You should
pocket
have screen
like a
recorded it.
magician.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. It's the sparkles for me.
I
That's
love when Yaz is
brilliant.
like just sitting there, with her
Sorry, has she got
hands
like
out.
a welding glove as well? Where the fuck did she, or is that part of it?
It's part of the
Okay.
gadget.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Um,
not that educated on it.
it's an odd game,
Oh,
Hidden
God.
Mysteries.
Yeah,
Available
that's
on Apple
strange.
Arcade if any of you hate yourselves and want to play it.
Not as bad as this one that they're doing a crossover with, though. I think
Probably
that
not.
they should put all of the funding for games back into the Doctor Who comic creator because I fucking love that shit. I
Oh
still go
yeah,
on there if I'm bored, make up a quick story. Love it. I've got
I
like
s-
24
I
in there.
still can't send you any of my comics because they are
Oh yeah.
diabolical.
I remember
The
now. Oh,
worst,
I remember now.
fucking
Didn't
smuttiest,
you have an ood
terriblest
talking about like ketamine or something?
cocaine.
Oh, I'm
Um,
so sorry.
I've added my own bits of lore to the universe, so cocaine is
Oh
actually
God.
deadly lethal to Ood,
Is
but
it?
the Doctor
That he's
becomes
also a
addicted.
dealer.
The Doctor's addicted to cocaine, and he's
Oh
got an Ood
God.
as a companion. So
Nice. That could definitely not go
it doesn't. The Ood
well.
dies of
Nice.
an
Oh,
overdose at one
nice.
point.
Nice. Oh, nice. Lovely.
He gets resurrected later on, and
Oh,
it's
okay, cool. Of course he does. Oh
that's
God.
it's an entire
Oh
fucking
God.
there's an entire story.
Oh,
I sent it to
Jesus
my friends,
Christ.
and they hate it. Oh, fuck's sake, not another
Oh
one.
God. No, but
You
I
know,
think all the money should go into that. I've got like 26 of them.
26. I don't know how many I have.
Oh
Anyway,
God.
we went on a whole tangent. We should talk about that in an episode. We should talk about games of Doctor Who because they're
Yeah, oh,
fucking
100%.
ridiculous. We'll
Yeah.
discuss that at some point. But anyway, what we should probably do is we should probably move on to the main subject of our episodes,
But
which
Gregor, we're only
is
half an hour into recording. What are you on about?
we're only for now. We've still got an extra 30 minutes before we have to talk about the actual subject of the episode.
Woo!
No, we're not going to go
Speed
that
round.
speed round. We're going to talk about how we would go about making a multi-doctor story because it is something that is often debated in the fandom. Multi-doctor stories.
hmm
Are they a tired concept? Do we even need any more multi-doctor stories? Surely the Five Doctors and Day of the Doctor fucking covered all the bases, you know. Who cares anymore? It's a boring idea. I just want to see a sequel to Orphan 55, whatever the fuck people say out
Okay,
there on the
episode over
internet.
then. There we go.
Episode over.
That's
Nah.
it.
I like multi-doctor stories.
Okay, explain.
So, well, I just,
Explain
you know,
yourself.
it's fun seeing doctors argue with each other and have
That is
fun
fun.
banter. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
as
fun.
simple as that. Sometimes you just need a fun story that's just fun
A
because it
fun
is.
story that's just fun.
But that's not what my ideas are.
Okay.
No, I want revolutionary multi-doctor stories
Whoa.
that
Watch
break
out,
the fucking
Russell.
mold. So when I tasked myself and tasked Janie to come up with ideas for multi-doctor stories, I thought to myself, what format would be good for a multi-doctor story? Because some of them have been serialized adventures, like the Three Doctors,
hmm
which is just this bog standard four-parter, or the Three Doctors. No, not yeah, the Three Doctors and the Two Doctors. Sorry. Yeah. Then we've had feature-length specials, like
hmm
Day of the Doctor and the Five
Yeah.
Doctors. Then we've had like Twice Upon a Time Christmas special. It's just an hour. But I thought, what if they did a multi-doctor story which was like Flux, where it was like a whole 6
Oh.
episodes? And because there are so many doctors around,
There are a
you know,
lot of
and
them.
it would be a fucking difficult thing to get even just the living ones uh in for a special. So if you did Flux though, and you could kind of hop in and out between multiple tangents of the story, you know, and that would possibly be fun. I should stay outright that I don't think you could really do every Doctor anymore because,
Mhm.
well, you know, some of them are like dead and stuff, and some of them are really old
Yeah. Some of them are unavailable because of death.
because of death. Really inconsiderate of them, isn't it? But
Yeah, I know. It's
there
so
we are.
selfish.
I am not opposed to recasting though, because we've kind of already gone
No.
down that rabbit hole
Yeah.
with David Bradley and stuff, and David Bradley's
Oh,
great, so
and many times we had the Five Doctors, so it's not like an alien
Richard
concept, is
Hartnell,
it?
yes.
Thank you very much.
It isn't, though
It
we've only
isn't.
done Hartnell so far, we haven't gone into Troughton territory yet, or
No.
Pertwee. I feel like if Sean Pertwee was up for it, then it'd be for
Oh,
cool,
100.
but
I literally have that written down.
I don't think he would
100%.
ever be up for it, unfortunately, just going by what
No.
he's how he's is towards it, which is fine. Yeah, I don't know who would do it,
We
but
can.
recasting because those first reactors have been dead for over 30 years, pretty much. So, you know,
Yeah.
I don't.
And who would you
If it was
recast?
so, Bradley's fine for the first Doctor right
He's
now.
fine.
I
He's
mean,
all
I mean,
right.
he's good. He's fine, as in he's safe. You don't have to
Okay.
worry about the
Okay,
first
he's all
Doctor.
right.
Troughton wise, you get a lot of ideas getting thrown around with Troughton.
Mm.
One that I saw, which is totally out of pocket, is fucking Ben Kingsley as the second Doctor.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know how old
Okay.
Ben Kingsley
Well,
is
I don't know
now,
actually. He's not very short, is it? Well, maybe
and
he is. I don't know.
he is short. He is.
Is he?
Yeah, Ben
He's not as
Kingsley's.
short, surely, though.
I don't know
Charlton's quite
because
short.
I'm only like I'm thinking of his height when he did that film with Liam Neeson, but Liam Neeson's massive,
Yeah.
so I don't know. Maybe he isn't.
God.
But Ben Kingsley, I don't think he would ever be up for Doctor because he's so high. He's quite a high profile actor. You know, he does a lot of big things.
He is,
But
which is a shame because
if he
I have.
was, yeah, if he
Sorry,
was up for it,
continue.
if he was up
Yeah.
for it, then he would be okay for Troughton. I think. I
Yeah.
think he
I
could
don't.
be. He does have
Never
like he
thought
does
about
do
him
the
as
odds.
Charlton.
He does do the odd role, which is a bit cheeky and like a bit twinkly eyed, which is very Troughton-esque. You know,
Well, and I have said for years, I think if he ever did Doctor Who, I think he would be the perfect master. Think about it. Very Roger Delgado-esque.
I wouldn't mind a suaver master for the next incarnation, though. As I always say when we
Oh,
bring it up, I do want
okay. It was just a
Dewan
suggestion.
to.
Just a
I do
suggestion.
want Dewan to stay around for a while. Uh,
I don't really care.
you like Dewan, don't you?
He's all right. No, he's fine.
Daddy
He's
Dewan.
fine.
You don't like Daddy Dewan. Just needs to grow that
Mm,
beard
I'm
back.
not as hyped as everyone else is. I'm not as hyped as everyone else is, to be honest. Sorry.
His murder makes me horny aspects a little bit because we have had three masters in a row with the whole
Okay.
murder makes me horny thing, and I'm like, we've done it a lot, you know, do something else,
Okay
please.
then. Okay, I didn't expect you to
Missy
say
fucking
that.
owned that, didn't she? So
She was brilliant. Yeah, have her back.
yeah, Missy can come back any day of the week, but
Yeah, brilliant.
yeah, Ben Kingsley. For Pertwee, I have no idea. And then
Mm,
recasting the Fourth Doctor is just impossible right now.
yeah.
In fact, God knows if it will ever be possible, but um, yeah, I think I've been thinking about those doctors a lot because we've got Davison's alive and well,
Hmm.
uh, and if I was doing a multi-doctor story, I think I would want Peter Davison back.
All right. Okay.
Obviously, he does look visually older. It didn't really matter for Time Crash and Power of the Doctor, though. So
Mm,
maybe you could just do it like that, but also, we talk about deep fakes, like Disney level deep fakes. I don't like it when they do it with dead actors.
no.
So they wouldn't be on for William Hartnell on that.
Sorry,
I don't want that.
Russell. Sorry.
However, when it comes to a living consenting actor who's up for it, then I'm like, sure. So if Peter Davison wanted to deep fake to make him look younger,
Okay. Oh,
then
interesting.
because at that point it's kind of up to the actor, and if the actor wants to do it, then I'm like, well, who am I to say? Nah.
It's sort of like
Uh,
part of the tradition that they always look older, though, isn't it? So I think that would ruin it a bit, personally.
That's
I
an
kind of
interesting take.
like. Do you know what I mean? I kind of
What
like
about
that there's
Colin,
that
though?
consistency.
What about Colin?
Well, what about him?
What would you do with Colin? Would he
Well, I
just
think
be I don't know how to word
what
this.
do you mean?
Would Colin be, like,
Are you talking
bald
about
and
right, well, yeah.
if you brought him back? Okay.
Yeah, well, I just think, like, they do age in all of the previous stories
Well,
apart
Troughton
from
definitely did. John Pertwee didn't because John Pertwee just
yes, they age.
managed to avoid
I
aging
think
until
he
he
came
was
out the womb looking old. Yeah. I think he just always looked old, so I think when he got
do
to
you think it's
that
just this
stage
infant with John
just
Pertwee's
an old
face?
man, yeah. I think just an old man, honestly. I think that's how he arrived.
He can talk and everything when it comes to, like, "Oh, I say, I'm
Hello, my
absolutely
dear.
parched. Have you got, hello, my dear.
Yeah, I
Excuse me,
think so.
a nice vintage, perhaps, a Chardonnay or"
I think so. Yeah. Do you get
Do
what I
any of
mean?
you
Though? I
like
think when he
do any
was
of
the
you like
Doctor, he was
burgers?
only
I'm
in like
thinking
his
about opening a burger
40s.
place. No, he was 50 when he was the Doctor, I
Was
believe.
he? Well, still, he looked. I thought he looked bloody older than
Even
50.
when you look at,
Sorry,
like,
John.
Dimensions in Time, which was filmed, like, a couple of years before he passed, like, he looks the same as he did when he was doing
Hmm.
it, you know?
Yeah, he looks exactly the same.
Well done.
But
Well done, Pertwee.
I quite like that they age. I like that.
Uh,
That's all I
yeah,
have to say.
nice, but yeah, Sylvester McCoy, he's fine as well. He's fine.
This is a character assassination this week. He's fine. He's all right. Not my
So
first pick, but whatever.
I mean, apparently they did actually do a little bit of jiggery pokery when he did Power of the Doctor to
They
flatten his
hide his
stomach a little
stomach or
bit.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I mean, to be fair,
once
like
again, if
if
he's
they
up
can
for
do
it,
that,
then if he wants to do it, then do it. But he was fine in that, like, the collection
he's
trailers and
fine.
things. So
Fucking hell.
you're
He
fine,
was
still, you're
fine.
fine.
To be
What an
fair,
awful.
if I was going back to a role, I would have it written into my contract that they flattened my stomach a bit. I'd have it written right in there.
Wouldn't they use, like, one of the things that, like, because they don't, I don't know if they digitally would do it or they would just
I
have,
don't
like,
know. I would just get them to have like a model there, and then just like pop my face onto their body. They can do that.
you know what? The Hollywood can do that,
So why
so
not?
yeah, why not? Uh,
The Hollywood.
the Hollywood Hollywood can do it.
Oh God. Okay.
Every time they talk about Hollywood, just think about him. No.
Okay. That's
Okay,
nice.
anyway.
Okay.
Paul
Anyway.
McGann,
Oh
what can I
God.
say?
Let it go. Oh my God. Let it go.
Well, he's a doctor, and he has to be brought up in terms of multi-doctor stories. He's great as is, he's perfect right now. He's chiseled by the gods, he's fine.
Oh my God. Oh God.
I would
Gregor,
absolutely have
stop.
him come back.
Not on a
Would you
recording, please.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, is that I definitely have him in my Flux multi-doctor series popping up
Okay,
and being like,
sure.
"Hello, it's me, the doctor.
Oh my God.
Looks
Oh,
like you're in need of some rescuing.
I can't
Come
hear
with
about him
me."
anymore. I
Okay,
can't.
we're done Eccleston.
Oh,
If
what?
we
Sorry, are you having them
sat
all back?
well, I know I'm going through them to see if we
Oh,
could
right.
have them
Okay.
back. So
I
far
thought you were like, I'd have this one back, I'd have that one back.
The only one who's definitely, like, it's
It's Paul
impossible is Tom
McGann.
Baker because
Oh,
I don't wanna recast him and he is too old. Uh,
I think he'd be up for it. Just a little role, like a sort of
I
Fifth
would
Doctor
maybe have
esque
him do a audio cameo, like, get him in a recording
Captain the
booth to
Void.
do a couple of you know?
Okay, yeah,
And
sure,
then
sure.
Pertwee, I adore Pertwee's Doctor, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure who I would recast for it, so it's a
Hmm.
bit of a tricky one.
It is a tricky
I'm just
one.
assuming that Sean Pertwee's not up for it. Eccleston,
No.
I love Eccleston,
Mhm.
but he's where he is, mentally.
He's where he is.
I'd say sack Rusty Davis and Julie Gardner, he'd come back.
Yeah. Let's do
Yeah.
it. I'm ready.
Well, in this hypothetical scenario, they've already gone,
Okay,
so
well then let him come back. Let him come
I
back.
don't know if he was just saying that or if he would actually do it again,
I don't
because
know.
one thing he does not like is multi-doctor stories, like,
Yeah, no,
he's
he
not
doesn't.
keen on
That's
them,
true. Yeah.
so I just don't know if he
I'm
would.
up for sacking them and just seeing where we get with it, though, to be honest.
You really didn't like Empire of Death.
No, I fucking hated it.
Anyway,
Still raging. My
I'm not
blood is
sure if I
boiling.
should bring up the next Doctor because that is something
No,
that'll
no, move on.
cause a lot of
No,
squeaks.
no. Oh my god,
We don't
no. I
even need to
can't.
ask if he'd be up
His
for it because
face
we
is
just
just
know he
like
would.
imprinted on my eyeballs. I close my eyes and I open my eyes and I close my eyes and he's still like, you know when you look at the sun and you can still see when you
Are
close
you
your eyes.
comparing famous Scottish actor David Tennant to the sun, to the flaming
I'm
ball of
just
gas which keeps
saying.
us all alive? You
No,
compare
I'm
people
saying
to the
I've
sun?
seen him so much that I can't, I don't want to look at him again. Sorry, I'm so sorry. He's lovely, but no, please
He's
no.
very lovely, and
He's
he's
very lovely.
so
Oh, he's lovely
so.
as a person, but just
Yes.
I can't go on like this. It's
Well, we'll look
exhausting.
into who you would be up for your multi-doctor story, but if I'm honest, he'd be in there. He'd just not be
Right, you're part of the
super prominent.
problem. You are part of the
He wouldn't be
problem.
prominent. He would just be there in the background, like, "Hello, I'm here." You know, because he's a doctor. He's earned his right to be in there. Just
Oh my god,
not too
sorry.
much.
It's not like he hasn't had a chance. What are you on?
Yeah,
He's
well,
so been so deprived of being in the show.
he'd be standing behind Paul McGann and Peter Davison. You know, he
What, just
wouldn't be in
like for that
front of
episode,
them.
just like a shadow,
It's just a shadow.
just like an outline behind them.
He wouldn't be
Oh
super duper prominent though. He'd be
no!
in
Oh
there a little
god,
bit.
no! Oh
Anyway,
please,
tell you who would be really prominent. He'd be like
no!
front of
Get out! Get
Max.
away! Oh, I want to stop. Can we stop recording? I want to stop.
This is where it just feels fucking crazy, where we
Oh,
have to
I
new
hate
bring back
this.
new doctors in here.
Oh god.
I don't think he'd be up for it, Matt
No,
Smith.
good. Go away. Leave him alone.
I think he's quite well set with House of Dragon.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't think he does say like, "Oh, maybe I would come back one day," yeah, but
Right. Who are you meant to be?
I was supposed to be Matt Smith there, but it
Oh.
came
Oh.
across more as someone from Yorkshire with a really bad throat infection. But
Nice.
I mean, I just feel like he's not up for it at the moment. But if he was, then yeah, he'd be in there
No.
as
Oh
well.
well.
He would.
Yeah. Oh well.
You get the viewers in at least, you know, and
Mm.
you could play some da, 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 da.
Okay. Yeah.
Someone
Sure.
who I would love to be my multi-doctor story, but realistically would never do it is Capaldi.
Oh my god. He is my number one.
I would love him
Yeah.
to come back, but he
Mm.
doesn't. He really doesn't want to, and I can't blame him because he just
Mm.
got the most toxic sides of the fandom when he was the Doctor. So
Yeah.
no wonder he's just kind of
One
wanting.
day.
Like he
Maybe he
used
will
to be
one
so
day.
passionate about the show, didn't he? And
I
he was
know.
like a proper fanboy, but now he barely wants to talk about it because of his experience, and
That's so sad because he was
we
the
ruined.
best of the modern doctors. We can agree on that. Come on.
I was about to say maybe I do quite like
Sure.
Eccleston, but he was great. I love Capaldi. Yeah.
Yeah. He was the best.
Uh,
Just say it. He was the best.
we've got Geordie as
Just say
well.
it. Well, yeah, Jodie's good.
He's my second favorite modern Doctor.
Who? Capaldi?
Yeah,
What, after Jodie?
and after Eccleston.
Oh, he's moved on, Gregor. Just
They've both
Capaldi.
moved on.
I think Capaldi. Yeah, but Capaldi's been moved on for less time, so we forgive.
Anyway,
I'm
yeah,
still grieving.
Geordie would be game for it. I'm quite sure. And
Do you think?
yeah,
See, I find that really surprising because the fans were awful to her.
the
I
fans
wouldn't be
were,
surprised if she
but
didn't want
if
to.
I was in charge of it, I would be going up to her every day and just being like, "Fuck the fans, Geordie." you know, and then she'll be like, "Yeah, fuck the fans, and we'll just get
You
on with
sound a
it
bit
and
like
make a
Rusty
television."
Davis there. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. Just a little jest.
He just goes up to Shoot. He puts both of his mighty big hands on Shooty's shoulders. He just goes, "Fuck the fans, Shooty.
Fuck the
Fuck them.
fans. We
Fuck
don't
them.
care about the fans.
Absolutely fuck the fans."
Midnight
I'm
viewing.
bringing
Fuck the
the Protons
fans.
back series. Fuck the fans.
Oh,
We never
God.
know what he's planning, but yeah. So my lineup would be Bradley as the First Doctor, Ben
Mm-hmm.
Kingsley as Troughton,
Mm-hmm.
Peter Davison. Sorry, Colin, but you can come back for an audio cameo with Tom Baker as an audio cameo, and then McGann, uh, Tennant, Smith, Whittaker, uh,
So how many
and
is
Joe
that?
Martin. Oh, Joe Martin, of course, as well.
Oh, Jim Martin. Oh, now we're talking.
Give her some proper like stuff to do as well for once.
Yeah.
Just don't just have her a cameo. Like she would be in there sassing, and she would have a fucking bitch fight with at least one other Doctor, like a proper tit for
Oh,
tat.
okay. Okay then.
I think her versus Hartnell, like properly, or David Bradley, like properly going at it.
Maybe.
Um, yeah,
I feel like he'd say one sexist thing and she'd just lose it.
yeah, exactly. Well, if it was me handling that character, then the First Doctor would actually not be sexist because he fucking
Really?
isn't.
Oh, damn you, Moffat.
Bloody Moffat.
Damn you.
Uh, but yeah, that's my lineup of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
13.
8.
14, 15.
8 Doctors plus a couple of voice cameos.
Jesus Christ.
But that's why you want the Flux sort of
That's why you
format,
want a
so that you
full
can cover.
series.
So you could cover all of that and give them all a decent, because they all deserve it. Because every time a Doctor comes back, I hate seeing them getting kind of thrown away a bit.
Mm,
So they all deserve their time, and yeah, that's what I do. And also, in my multi-Doctor story is Shooty, who's
yeah.
the lead as well. That was That was, like, my initial idea. And then like the Flux thing, but I also thought
Just
if
a
I
small
couldn't do
idea.
the Flux thing, if I couldn't do a whole series and it had to be one special or one episode, what I would do is have I would do something a bit different. I would have the whole story set in one location, like one particular place, but not the same cast of characters all the time. Like a doctor and some companions would land, do a bit of the story, go away, another doctor would show up, continue the story, go
Oh,
away, and in
okay.
a random order as well, and have a bit of chaos, this mad little story set in this one place where maybe a thing is keeps causing the TARDIS to malfunction and crash land or dematerialize, and it's just a bunch of doctors landing in a space. Where the fuck are we? How do we get off of this? And then I think that would be fun for like one episode. You could even do it in 45 minutes, really. You know, because each doctor would just be coming out for a few minutes, doing a little spiel and stuff, and having a little bit of
For a few
interaction.
minutes.
But it would be, and every doctor would get the same amount of time, and then
Okay.
and yeah, I think that would be a fun little idea to do.
Yeah.
Uh, and it could be unpredictable as well. They wouldn't come out in order. So a TARDIS would show up like, oh, who's going to come out of the TARDIS? Oh, look,
Mm,
it's whatever.
okay.
Uh, anyway, that's me just banged on about my ideas. Janey has an idea, and she's
I
been
have
desperate to
so
tell
many
everyone
ideas.
what she thinks. So I think I should hand over to
Oh,
you for your
God.
ideas now.
Yeah. Um, so I thought a lot about this,
Yeah,
as you well know.
yeah.
So I
I,
actually would bring Tom Baker back. That'd be my number one.
very well,
Let him
very
let him
well.
work. Um,
Oh, he worked.
yeah, see, I think he'd be up for it 100%. And I wouldn't give him
How much
anything
are you
like
fucking paying me? I
I
want to see
wouldn't
a
give
script.
him I wouldn't give him anything like too rigorous. It's not I'm not gonna like be cruel, but I think he could have like little dimensions in time sort of styled cameo.
Where he's just sort of hunched over a microphone being
Yeah,
like, "Beware, beware,
why not?
beware BBC budget cuts.
Oh, that was very good. Can you say Britain, Britain, Britain now?
Britain, Britain, Britain." Oh, is that Little Britain you want me to invoke?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Sorry, I'm
Um,
culturally dumb.
well, there we well, you are Scottish. No, you
Ooh,
Oh,
fucking
no, I'm joking, I'm joking.
I
Sorry,
was
Scotland.
damn, that is Ewan
I think that's
McGregor's
quite
already he's
I
just
think
phoned
that
me
was
up.
quite
He's like,
quick for
"What's the
me.
request? Tell me now."
I think that was quite quick for me.
That was well done.
Sorry, Peter Capaldi.
You want yeah, you want him back.
Yeah, I do.
He's obviously not up for it though, so how would you persuade him? How would you persuade would you
Um,
just beg him, or would you really scrape would you, like, spend half of the budget of the episode purely on Capaldi?
oh, 100% would.
Like, right, we've got
100%.
20 mil for this whole story, 10 of that's going to Capaldi.
Yeah, no, I would literally give him half the budget and then make Daleks out of, like, wheelie bins or something just to
Would
get by.
Dalek be in your multi-Doctor
No,
story?
they wouldn't, but if they it was an example.
Alright, an example. I
I'd
see.
give him the world. So I would have Tom Baker, 100%. I would have
Mhm,
McCoy, because I think he's always up for it, and I think he's a brilliant doctor. Um,
absolutely.
I would like the third doctor in it. And again,
Have you got a cat? Sean,
If
okay.
Sean Pertwee ever wanted to do it, absolutely 100%. If he didn't, then I would have to drop the third doctor idea because I don't think anyone else could do it
Right.
personally. Um, and yeah, I want Capaldi. So at the moment, I've got three, possibly four doctors. So
And
a
they're
little,
going along side shooty.
yes, I think so because I can't just cut out Shooty, can I? Because that's insulting.
It says show in the
Yeah,
bottom.
precisely. Sorry, you're actually not in this series. So bye.
Is it
come
how
come
what's
back
your
in a
format? Is it a
year.
special?
Well, I think I would go down along the same lines of the 60th special
So you'd
and
have
have three.
3
Yeah, I think
specials.
so. I think
Oh,
so.
that's fine. That's a fair
But
format.
like one
Yeah.
big story, not like three
Yeah,
smaller ones. One big
which is
story
what
that
we
takes
thought
three
it was gonna
specials,
be initially.
which would have been better. Um,
Right.
yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay. And then, we never covered companions. I would just get back as many as possible for appropriate doctors, like
Mm,
Davison, go on, get Janet Fielding and Sarah Sutton and our Lord and Savior back, even though they're older as well.
and
Deep fake 'em.
yes,
Don't deep fake
yes.
Janet though, because she'll kill you. Uh,
Mm,
just be like, you look exactly the same as you did. You haven't aged in 40 years, Janet. You're fine."
it's all
Uh,
part of the charm.
and then for the modern doctors as well, like Pearl Mackie, get her back because we didn't get enough of Bill. Uh,
Oh, see, I'd
I
choose
have
Clara. Sorry.
well, I did have put Matt Smith in my one, so Clara could come back alongside
Oh,
Matt
of
Smith.
course.
Uh, then Jodie, obviously, Yaz would come back, and I'd love to have John Bishop back because we didn't have a lot of him in his tenure, so let's
Mm,
have him back. And then David Bradley, I think I would just get Caroline Ford back as Susan. I wouldn't have her
you've got
pretending to
to.
be she 15. I would have her
Yeah.
as an older Susan because yes, that's a bit of a stretch. And then I don't know about recasting because obviously a lot of the companions are still with us.
Mm,
I would just have them older, and I would have for if it was the Flux idea, I would have them going in like coming back as older characters, like Jamie McCrimmon, obviously Fraser Hines would be great.
mhm,
Uh, and he still does television as well. So though if it was the cameo thing with the like the quick 45-minute story, I probably wouldn't give a shit. I would just have them coming in looking older. and just have like all this planet's got a temporal interference shield that makes people look a bit older. Just a throwaway line to explain
Oh,
it.
okay.
That's proper Doctor Who, a throwaway line to explain it. So you can't go wrong with that.
No.
Yeah.
You've
Anyway,
really thought about this.
who would you have back as your companions
Well,
apart
I
from Clara?
would. Well, actually, I said Clara, but actually, I've changed my mind. Because I think it would be really cool to have Nardole back with Capaldi and just have the two of them because we don't know how long they were traveling around with each other.
Underrated TARDIS team.
Well, precisely. I think.
It's me, Nardi.
Oh dear. I'd also have Ace because why not? She's the best
Why not?
companion ever. Um.
And she would definitely be up for it. You wouldn't even need to ask her.
Oh
She'd
yeah,
just appear on the
100%.
set.
100%.
Yeah.
For Tom Baker, I would have K9.
Well, easy peasy. K9 is
Because
fine.
I would have Sarah, but I'm not recasting beautiful, beautiful Liz. So
Oh, you
it would
can't,
have to
can
be
you?
K9.
Yeah.
And for if Sean Pertwee would do the third Doctor, I would have Joe back.
Would you have Katie Manning in? Of course you would.
Yeah, of course I would.
No deep faking required. Love
100%.
the
No,
Katie Manning.
100%. Every day of the week.
100%. Every day of the week. And then any first Doctor could have Susan, yeah. You'd have.
Well, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't have the first one. So I don't really like. He's
Ah.
probably my least
Oh yeah,
favorite.
you did.
Maybe. I just don't like him. I just don't feel anything for him.
It's
Sorry.
okay, it's okay. It's not
Yeah.
a hot take, it's not
It's a bit
a cold
boring. Just
take,
a bit
it's
boring. Sorry.
alright. Anyway, so that's our we've just been listing off actors who we
Yeah.
bring back. 'Cause, um, your story,
Hmm.
you don't want the Daleks.
Story is a
You're
very,
not
very
after
strong
Daleks.
term for what I have written down here.
Well, who would be your baddie in your story? I
Right.
didn't ask you
Okay.
to say for mine, but I'll ask you
Are you
first because,
ready? Are
yeah.
you ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready, Jamie. I
So
think I have a
the.
feeling of who it's gonna be.
Oh, do you think you know?
I think I know who you have.
Tell me who you think. Who you think it is?
His name begins with O and it ends with McGath.
It's what?
His name begins with O and ends with McGath.
Oh no! Sorry,
I
absolutely
thought you were
not.
no Omega. After you were drooling for Omega.
Yeah, but I'm over it.
You're over it,
Um.
okay. Cool. Well, who would
So
it be then?
well, if I had everyone that I wanted in it, so if Sean Pertwee was in it and everything, I would
Mhm.
call it would I'd go back to basics and it would be called the Five Doctors. Even though I know we've had a Five Doctors, I'd change it somehow, but it would you'd get the Five Doctors in there somewhere.
Okay.
And the villain would be
Mhm.
sorry, I had a cough. The villain would be the Valiard.
Oh,
Oh, oh my god! And then like they'd be
there
watching
they
it and they'd
are.
be like, "There's
Oh,
only four doctors here. What's going on?" And then,
oh,
bam!
yeah,
Begin
Leviathan.
end of the second episode. Here he is, and he's got some sort of new monster with him, and he's helping them.
He's
Wouldn't that be
helping the
great?
new monster.
Yeah, because they want to kill the doctor as well. So he's like, "All right,
Oh, let me
I'll,
help out.
I'll help."
Give me a hand. Who would play the Valiard though? Because obviously Michael Jayston is sadly no longer with us.
Well, I'm not too sure to be honest.
You probably
Um,
have a big weighty actor for that role with a
I
touch of
think
gravel in the voice.
it's good, and this is just a natural choice. It's got to be David Tennant, hasn't it? No, I'm joking.
You're
I'm
taking after the fucking
joking.
MCU, the whole
I
like
don't
maybe
want to see him on my
thing.
screen. I'm joking. Um, I don't know. I don't know who I would choose,
Off
to
the
be
top of your head,
honest.
you can't bring out the
Stephen
Valiant and
Fry.
not cast him. Stephen
Stephen
Fry
Fry.
is the Valiant. All right, okay, fine.
Why not? Why not have Stephen Fry?
Why not? Yeah, sure,
Why
why not?
not? He's brilliant. He was absolutely mugged off with the role that he got. Why
He
not
was.
bring him back? He's
He was.
brilliant.
Yeah,
I
sure,
feel like
sure.
he'd have the gravitas of the Valiard pinned down.
I never see envision him in a villain role, but he could be good. Yeah, it's fair. Okay,
I
fair
think he
enough.
could be really good.
It's sure hypothetical. I'm not going to stomp on it.
Well, well, thank you very much.
For my villain, I would go for if it was the little episode with all the cameos. I don't think there would need to be a villain. I think it would just be a bit of problem solving.
Oh,
If it was the flux level thing, then
hmm.
I think what would be really fun to do, and this would probably just absolutely destroy the story and make it too confusing for anyone, but it's my hypothetical, so don't give a shit, is to bring in the master multiple times. Multi-master,
Okay,
and
okay.
mix and match masters and doctors and yeah, and have all the
So,
masters would be working together and having their own plan, and like it wouldn't be too. They would be coordinated in how they were
so
doing
would you
things.
have
So it's the
literally every
doctors.
master?
Well, you couldn't do every master because obviously Delgado,
Maybe
it's
you
been
could
dead for 50 years.
recast
No way
Ben
could I recast
Kingsley.
Delgado. Ben Kingsley's already Troughton. I would maybe. Well, actually, it's not a maybe. It's definitely Jeffrey Beavers as Decade Master because he could
Mm,
do it. He could do it, so I'd have him in. Eric Roberts, he's not my favorite master, but he'd be in there
no.
because he could do it. John Sim and Michelle Gomez are
Mm,
absolutes.
yeah.
Derek Jacobi, because God knows he needs more screen time. Daddy Dewan would be in there as well. And then I would get Alex McQueen to do some live action, because he deserves it.
Okay.
He's a decent master. So that's a fair number of masters to go around, and
Yeah,
I would
that's a
have them
lot.
doing a proper. But that would be like instead of having like multiple monsters, like having Daleks and Cybermen and Ice Warriors, it would just be the master, but it would be multiple masters because it's a perfect multi-doctor threat. It's a multi-master. you know, how do we defeat all
Yeah.
these masters? We get all the doctors. It's dumb, but I think if you
It's
did it
your
right,
idea. It's your
if
idea.
you did it with the Flux, like a 6 episodes or 5 episode serialized adventure, I think
Mm.
you could make it work. I think that's what I'd do.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, this has just been a bunch of fan wanky gushing for
Oh, what a lovely
half an
phrase.
hour.
What a lovely phrase.
But that's just what it is, isn't it? That's what Doctor Who podcasts are.
That's what Doctor Who
You can't.
is.
That's what Doctor Who is now. It's just fan wanky gush.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, lovely. Thank you for that.
lovely, nice and
Lovely.
pleasant.
Mm.
Uh, I don't think there's much more we can say on our ideas, unless there is like a final point you have, but I don't know if there is.
Um, I don't know. I think I've covered everything that I've scribbled down in my notes.
Would Kate Stewart be in it?
100%.
There we go. Yeah,
100%.
she'd be in
And
my
so
one as
would
well.
Osgood. So would Osgood. I'd bring her back.
Oscar Ingrid Oliver would be back,
That would be
and
my
then
pitch for the episode. I'd be like, look, do
apparently,
you want Osgood? I'll bring her back.
apparently a bit so and so at the moment, so I wouldn't have John Levine in, but I would. Could I recast a Brigadier? If it was that guy who played the general in Ghosts or the captain in Ghosts, then yes.
Okay, that would be good.
And I think he might be up for it. So is it Ben Willibond? I
Sorry.
forgot to mention Ben Willibond might be his name of the actor who played the captain in Ghosts.
Oh, I don't know. It's been something,
Ben something. He was in Horrible Histories as well.
I think.
But him, as no one else could do it. But if he would do it, then I would have the Brigadier back, played by him,
Okay. That
because
seems
he
fair.
just suits it. And yeah, that'd be me. That's I keep. This
Nice.
is just a really.
How would you have the
This
Brigadier back? Just like timey-wimey?
he could be. He just time reminded me. He's met so many
Okay, fair
doctors.
enough.
So in my idea
Timey-wimey, enough
about
said.
my idea about plant the doctors showing up intermittently,
Mm.
he could just come out alongside Troughton. Ben Kingsley's Troughton. He's well, no, actually, technically he couldn't, but he could come out alongside Peter Davison. You know,
Mm. Yeah,
after
that's
Mordred
true.
Undead, um, or something like that. You could do it. It's time travel show, but and then the Flux one, he would be in his prime
Tiny
1970s
white.
slash 80s unit.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's my
Okay.
final points to say because I don't want to back. Like, if we kept going, we would just be way too disorganized and chaotic, and people would be falling asleep,
And we're not
including us.
already?
We not already. We
We're not
are, I
already.
suppose, but I think I've said all I
The
can say on my
concept of the podcast,
hypothetical.
Gregor.
And you've said all you need to say on your hypothetical.
I've said enough.
We'll call it there, and makes me feel like a really general Doctor Who fan now because just look at the Doctors to bring back. But at least my formats are original. It would be a bit different in that
Hmm.
sense. And really, multi-Doctor stories at the end of the day, they are just about fan wank. Really, at the end of it, it is just seeing these
Vocabulary
old
today
favorites
is
coming
so
back.
lovely.
Thank you, but my
Hmm.
point stands. At the end of the day, multi-Doctor stories are about seeing old favorites and getting that nostalgia
Yes.
rush,
A bit of
which
fun.
people slam a lot at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's like sugary sweets. You shouldn't have them all the time. They're not good for you all the time. But as a
Well, that's
treat,
very
go on.
profound, Gregor.
As a treat, go on. So yeah,
Okay, well, there we
that's
go
that.
then.
We're gonna sign off now. I'm sure you can all
That's the quote.
relax, you all breathe, sighs of
Breathe a
relief.
sigh of relief.
Finishing. Next time will be nice and uncontroversial with Rosa.
Very uncontroversial.
It shouldn't be controversial,
It
so yeah,
shouldn't be. And if you
it
find it
shouldn't be.
controversial, maybe you shouldn't listen.
Maybe you shouldn't
Maybe
fucking.
you
Well,
should.
you should
Maybe you should
listen.
just fuck
You should
off.
listen to people who
Oh yes.
know
Oh yeah. 100%.
it.
Listen.
Fingers on lips. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to talk about Rosa, where I have an interesting opinion
Oh,
about that story,
interesting.
which I think is
Are you going to
gospel.
remember it next week?
Oh God, yes.
Okay.
I have things that need to be said, and I'm
Oh
sounding a bit dodgy when I say
yeah.
that, but
Is it
nothing
controversial?
dodgy, nothing dodgy or
Oh,
controversial about what I'm going to say.
okay.
Uh, so yeah, we're going to be doing Rosa next time, and yeah, we're come back,
Nice.
please, please come back,
Mm,
please come back to listen
yeah.
to us again.
Come, please.
We need you.
Unless you're Russell T Davis, and then you can get
Actually,
to
no,
fuck.
Russell should come back
Actually,
to
yeah,
us.
you might get some ideas.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Listen to the fans,
And
Russell.
he'd like my Sea Dove impression. He'd be like, "That's an incredible Sea Dove impression you've done. Oh,
What your
come on the show, come on
Tyrodon
the show, come on the show."
impression?
I'm gonna do it again because the trick with
Go
it,
on,
you
go
need
on.
to
Get
do
your
like
purple
really,
fur
you need to get a jumpy voice going, like
coat
this,
out.
and then you need to start whispering, and then you go into Sea Dove voice like
No,
this.
that's a Tyrodon. What are you on about?
Take him to the darling.
See, that was really good. That was really, really good, but not as a Sea Devil.
I'll keep at it. I'll keep trying. I'll get it
Ah,
one day.
hmm.
I'll get it one day. Anyway, yeah. Go away now. Come back later for
Yeah.
Rosa.
Or don't, but
Rosa.
please do.
Please do, because we want to feel like
Try.
there's purpose to our
We need the
podcast.
validation, guys.
Need the validation. Anyway, we should really stop because it's overrunning now.
Oh,
Bye.
God. Isn't
Bye.
it always? Bye. Bye, 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 bye.